Namaskar friends, so how are you all? Welcome back to my channel. So friends, did you look at your old family photos? What did you see? Do you think we should keep these photographs safely? You can share in your class and school. So friends, when you are finding these things, you are finding about the past. When you look at old photographs of your family, you are looking at the past. So friends, what is history? So friends, when you find about the past events in your family or look at old family pictures, you're learning your family history. History tells us about the past. All people have a history. People, places like buildings, cities, and countries also have a history. In history, we learn about the events that happened in the past, the people and to places. Why the events of the past happened. Famous people and lives of ordinary people who lived in the past. So friends, a famous person example is Mahatma Gandhi. So friends, he fought for in India's freedom. All of you know, and let's take an ordinary person. For example, a young boy. So they both are two different types of people. So friends, when we learn about the past in this way, we are learning history. Why do we learn history? There are many reasons why we learn history. Learning about the past is interesting. For example, history tells us that earlier there was no internet. So people wrote letters to each other on paper. These are sent through the post office and took several days to reach. History helped us to understand how people of earlier times lived. For example, when we study history, we learn that in earlier times there was no cars, trains, buses or aeroplanes. When people traveled over land, they walked or traveled in vehicles, not pulled by animals. Means that they were pulled by animals. So friends, history helps us to understand many things in our world today. For example, when we study history, we learn why we celebrated August 15 as India's Independence Day. So friends, timelines in history. So when you learn about events that happened in your family, you also learn when they happened. The same way we learn about events in history, we learn when they happened. Earlier you learned that a timeline is useful because it tells us the order in which the events happened. Look carefully at this timeline. So 1869, Mahatma Gandhi was born on this day. Then 1947, India became independent. 1950, India becomes republic. 1975, India launches its first satellite, Aryabhatta. 2013, India sends a space mission to the planet Mars. So friends, what is periods of history? So timeline is continuous, but people have divided into days, months and years. Like time, history is also continuous. Some historians, people who study history, think that it's easy to understand when events happen in history is divided into periods. So that's periods of history. So these are very long stretches of time that lasted for many hundred of years. The periods in which historians define the study of history are the ancient, very old period, the medieval or the middle period, and the modern or the more recent period. Later, when you learn more history, you will see that the past had been divided like this. All parts of the world were not in a particular period of history at the same time. So friends, now in this video, I have made you understand what is history. And this is the part 1. I'll make you understand about more history in the part 2 of the video. Namaskar friends, thanks for watching.